Доброе утро, good morning и добро пожаловать на мой канал. Welcome back to Russian with Nastya. Today we are going to learn some basic words with Russian from Russian novels. Today we're going to take these uh, parts, these sentences from Russian novels by Ivan Goncharov. He was a very famous Russian novelist. So the first word that we are going to learn today, and I noticed that my students don't know this word, can't memorize this word, so let's try to memorize it today. The first word is Tserkov. Remember that the word of the day is the verb of the day is мыть, to wash, мыть. So, церковь, 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 церковь. And now let's take a sentence from a novel to memorize this word and maybe other words. Он вспомнил. So now the example. We will learn this word церковь in a context. Он вспомнил. Он вспомнил. He remembered. Он вспомнил. Что? He remembered that. Он вспомнил, что учась, while studying, учась в университете, at the university, в университете, в университете. So Tserkov is a church. Let's write it down here. A church. So в университете он вспомнил, he remembered, что учась, that while studying, в университете, at the university, в университете, и живучи, и живучи, while living, studying at the university and living, и живучи в городе, in the city, в городе, in the city, в городе, он не очень, he was not so what, не очень, усердно means diligently, усердно, diligently, посещал, attended, посещал, was attending церковь, the church, церковь. So, он вспомнил, he remembered, он вспомнил, что учась, that while studying в университете, at the university, и живучи, and living, в городе, in the city, он не очень усердно, he was not very diligently, not every Sunday, weekly or something like that, not very serious, не очень усердно посещал, was attending церковь, the church. So memorize the word церковь, church. Вот так. And let's continue with the second word, and it is ворчать. Vorchat, let's write it with green as well. This is the verb, vorchat, a very common verb, vorchat. I don't know if you know this word. It's not a not a verb for beginners. I would say it's for intermediate level students. Vorchat means to grumble, to grumble, to grumble. This is the translation that I find that I found. Vorchat means to when you are upset with someone, but maybe you are not saying it directly, but you are saying it to yourself. You are talking to yourself and saying things that upset you. So in this moment, you are grumbling, ворчать. Do you understand the translation of this verb? Ворчать. I can check it right now on Google. Ворчать. Okay, so ворчать is grumble or growl or nag. Yes, maybe yeah, something like that. So no, not it's with the letter, ворчать. So you understand this verb, right? Ворчать. So when you are upset with someone, and I do it sometimes. So, for example, I come home and the dishes are not washed, for example, and I'm washing them, and I'm like, why didn't you wash the dishes? I have to wash them by myself again. I'm grumbling. Я ворчу. Yes. So this is the verb. Ворчать. Usually old people do it, but I do it as well. And I know people that do it too, and they are young. So ворчать, right? Okay, let's write an example with the verb ворчать from a novel by Гончаров. Все не по ней. It's about a young lady that is doing this thing. Ворчит. Все, everything, все не по ней. Не по ней. This is an expression that means everything is wrong for her. She doesn't like anything. Все не по ней. Все не по ней. Всегда ворчала. She always was grumbling or maybe complaining. It's a good translation too. Всегда, always, всегда, всегда ворчала, ворчала, ворчала was complaining or grumbling. Всегда ворчала и жаловалась. И жаловалась. Another verb that means to complain. This one actually means to complain 100%. And жаловалась. 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 Ворчала и жаловалась. Grumbling and complaining. Ворчала и жаловалась. Все не по ней. Everything was wrong for her. She was upset with everything. She was complaining about everything. This is what it means. Все не по ней. Всегда, always grumbling. Ворчала, grumbled. This verb is in the past tense here. И жаловалась and complained. She always was upset, right? Хорошо. Следующее слово. Позвать. This is the verb to. This is a verb to. Позвать. Позвать. Позвать means to call, but not to call on your phone, to call for someone, like mama, mother, come here. Да? Позвать. To call someone. Позвать, to call someone. Or maybe your kids are outside, you have to call for them. Позвать. Хорошо. Yeah. Дальше. So let's come with an example. Оправившись, after recovering, давайте напишем, оправившись, вившись, оправившись, after recovering, оправившись, она позвала, she called for, позвала, она она позвала, and attention, here comes a very old Russian name, Agrafenu. Agrafenu. It sounds very funny for me because this is a very, very old Russian name. People don't call their children, don't name their children with this name anymore. This is a female name. Оправившись, она, she called for Аграфена. Аграфену. Оправившись, она позвала Аграфену. So when she woke up, she recovered, maybe she was sick or something. Оправившись, она позвала Аграфену. She called for her, maybe she was her maid or her sister or something like that. Хорошо, пойдем дальше. And the next word is баловать, to spoil. Let's write it down. Баловать. Баловать. To spoil. To spoil. To spoil. Баловать, to spoil. Баловать. Memorize this word. And the example, мать, the mother, мать. So we have two words in Russian, mama and мать, mother. Мать. Лелеяла, лелеяла. This is another verb that means basically to spoil as well. To treat something like a diamond. Мать лелеяла, и баловала, and was spoiling, баловала его, его, как балуют, как балуют, как балуют, единственное, the only, единственное, единственное means the one and only. Единственное чадо. Чадо is another word for ребенок, for a child. Чадо. This is O here. Чадо. Чадо is another word for ребенок, for a child. So мать лелеяла, the mother was treating him like a diamond. Лелеяла was taking care of him. И баловала and spoiling him, его, him. Как балуют, how people spoil, единственное, the only child. How people spoil when they have only one child. How they spoil this child. Мать лелеяла и баловала. So the verb баловать is to spoil. И баловала его, как балуют, единственное чадо, the only child. Yes, cherished. Good. Yes, cherished him. Лелеяла, cherished him. Perfect. This is the perfect word for this verb. Мать лелеяла и баловала его, как балуют, единственное Чадо. Единственное, only one of a kind. Да? Okay, that's all for today. For words, 3 of them are a noun. Спасибо за внимание. Thank you for your attention. See you in the evening. Увидимся с вами вечером for another. And tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and so on. Спасибо. Увидимся вечером. See you in the evening. Чмоки-чмоки. Муа.